Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? It's Guy from GSI. Just another tip video on video aspect and formatting. What makes your picture fit your TV screen the best? And this is generally catered to people using Kodi or XBMC on either an Android or a Windows machine or whatnot. All right, so we're just going to dive right in here to try to keep it as short as we can. Now this is an Android box screen that you're looking at on a Starstream X4 G box. Depending on what model Android box you have, your screen could look a little different than this. All right, but the settings should pretty much be the same. If they're not, please leave me your comments and I will point you in the right direction. All right, settings, display position. Okay, now this number right here, 91%, may not be the same as what yours is when you do yours, if anything. Now, I don't know where yours is going to be right out of the box. If you get your Android box from us, I do make the adjustments, but I make the adjustments on our test bench plugged into our TVs, or the TV that I'm using to set it up. So that may not necessarily be the same as at home. And if you use our services to actually set it up for you at home, of course we would make this adjustment for you. But with that said, if it's not set up and they're not formatted, this is where you make it. Now what I'm basically, now I'm just going to shrink it up here. You're not seeing any adjustment on here because again I'm using desktop sharing with TeamViewer, so the adjustments that I'm making is only affecting the picture that's on the actual TV, not the desktop sharing. All right. So basically just hit the negative. Your rectangular picture will get smaller and smaller. If you try it at home, you'll see what I mean. And then basically all you want to do is you just want to increase that number until the left, the right, the top, and the bottom hit the edges of your TV screen. And just as they hit, I would give it one more click just to eliminate any overscan or whatnot all the way around. All right, and that's basically all you can do on that particular side. Now, if we go into Kodi or XBMC, depending on which one you're using at home, you can also make that same adjustment now, only while Kodi's open. All right, so chances are if you've made the adjustment on the Android machine, Kodi's probably going to be fine. But for whatever reason, if it's not, you can go to System, Settings, Appearance, and over here on the left you can go to Zoom. Mine's set to 0 because it fits perfectly, and I do use this particular Kodi on the Android box that I just showed you. Okay, so again, just like we did before, if you increase the number, the picture will get bigger, and if you push down, the picture will get smaller. All right, so there you go. Little fine adjustments while you're in Kodi if it's not quite fitting the picture properly. Okay, and that's pretty much all you can do with that. If you want to get into a little bit more detail on your picture formatting while you're watching, now this is Kodi on a Windows machine, a higher end machine that I have for my theater, because at the time Android boxes weren't out. Well, they were, but they weren't as popular, so I wanted something that was going to deliver me uncompressed audio and video. So that's why I built my Windows machine and put Kodi on it. Okay, so within that, the adjustment I just showed you, and then if you wanted to do a little bit more detailed adjustment while you're watching, a movie or TV show, you can go into System, Settings, System again, and go to Video Output, and right down here you'll see Video Calibration. Now, if yours doesn't show video calibration and it looks like this, that's because down here probably your Kodi out of the box came with the settings level set to basic, and as you notice, as you can see, it's missing. So if you just click down here, it says now standard, so you get a little bit more options, and actually you do get the video calibration option. So if that's as far as you want to go, by all means. I leave mine on expert because I believe in my own mind. I guess I'm an expert. All right, so here you go, video calibration. Now, if you go into video calibration, and you notice on the top left-hand side, top left corner, you can see a blue arrow. Okay, that's how you adjust your picture so that the edges touch on your TV, whether it's the left or the top. Mine is on a 110-inch projection screen, so obviously depending on what you have yours on, it's going to be different. But this will give you an idea of how to adjust it. You just kind of basically go up till the blue line hits. Now on some machines I've noticed that I do it just till the blue line hits. On others, you do it till just the blue line disappears. On my projection screen, I do it till the blue line disappears. So there's the top. Now I'm going to do the left. There we go, disappears. Now let's go to the bottom left. And you can see the blue arrow again, so I'm going to go to the right. Oh, a little bit too fast there, Betsy. All right, let's back it up. Okay, blue disappeared. Now do the bottom. Blue disappeared. Now for whatever reason, if it's not actually blue when you're watching this video, just this line I'm referring to disappeared, right? Now this particular blue line that goes right through your screen is where your subtitles will show up. So if you want your subtitles to show up more towards the middle of the picture, depending on where your black bars on the top and the bottom are, you can adjust that here, all right? And next you got the square. I don't know if I would do too much adjustments with that. It's kind of, I don't know how accurate it is. I know when I do actual calibrations to ISF standards, Image Science Foundation, we use a very expensive video generators and analyzers to adjust this. So I don't know if I would play with this too much. If you do want to play with it, just remember the number at the top there says, you see in brackets it says 0.998. If you're going to do any adjustments, I would kind of remember where that's at, and so you can put it back. But I would just leave that pretty much all the time. It's all right. All right. And let's get out of that screen. And that's basically all you can do with setting up your video so that your picture fits your screen properly. Now when you go into movies, let's go into Avatar here. Just going to show you one more quick thing before we leave you here. I'm using 1080p. Now as you can see here, you have HD. Right, that stands for high definition. And then if you go down a little bit further, man, there's a lot of options for this movie. You'll see MQ, medium quality. And if you go down a little, LQ, low quality, right? And there should be one that says, on some, here you go, HQ, high quality, right? And then, of course, I've got a very good internet stream and whatnot, so I always go for the best quality possible, because for me, that's what it's about. And there you go. All right. Now, within the movie playing, you can actually make that same adjustment that I just showed you. And where is it? Right here, video scaling method. No, that's not it. Where is it? Non-linear stretch. Don't want to play with that. Here you go, video calibration. That's during the movie playing. If for whatever reason it's off, okay? Now again, if you've got black bars on the top and the bottom, that's just the way your video formatting is when they convert it from the movies formatting. I'm trying to keep this simple to the TV formatting. TV broadcasting to the way that they generate or capture the movie in the cinema for when you go to see it in the theater. All right. So if the right edge and the left edge touch perfectly, and you still have black bars on the top and the bottom, that's as good as it's going to get. So I wouldn't recommend adjusting it much further than that, because you've achieved what you were looking to do. All right. So I hope that helps everyone out. If you have any questions, please comment on our YouTube channel, which is right here, or you can follow us on Twitter, which would be awesome to keep you up to date on what's going on and all new releases on upcoming videos and stuff. And of course, please follow us and like us on Facebook. Yeah, and we'll keep our videos coming so that you're always in the know and keeping your Kodi running as best as possible. All right, guys. Again, please comment, please subscribe, please share, and please like. Take it easy.